I think we're going to see something kind of interesting. And I don't know what I'm screening you for. I don't know what your any conditions. Oops, let me pull this out of here.
Those are just key colors.
Yeah, electronic. Actually, let's put them where we put your phone over here.
I want the one that says Mercedes on it.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
save those at the end. We got a special. Actually, I'm giving them to. They're taking off with the cars. We'll pick them up. We'll pick them up later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. So I don't know any history, and it's interesting to do this with no history. So as soon as he got up on the table, I went down to check his leg length, I saw this strange twitch going on. And it basically was telling me, whoops, I'm rattling somebody's cage. So then I immediately thought of Madame Fate, one of the great, amazing flowers. And let's see what the test phrase is for that. Let me have your arm here. Pull this coming out. Pull towards me. Okay, let's calibrate it to say, because we don't want to do a contest of strength. I always tell men, I say it's not a contest of strength. We're just doing, gentle testing. Say your name. My name is.
My name is Morgan.
Pull strong. Just pull solid. Okay, and then say, my name is Matilda.
My name is Matilda.
No, and so it's calibrated because it's not Matilda, so we do that at the beginning. Now say the phrase, I am free from the influence, say that.
I am free from the influence
Of negative thoughts and beings.
of negative thoughts and beings.
Oh.
It's not.
No, I'm not free. He's not. So where's Ron?
I'm here.
There. I like, pay attention. She feels energy. Now watch this. Look at kind of. So Freedom Flowers has Madame Fate in it, but it also has some other amazing flowers that sort of disconnect. We call entity, negative thought forms, negative energy, get disconnected from the body. And the actual flower, there's one flower that I call the Freedom Flower. It's called 5-spot. It's that beautiful blue and white flower. It's listed in the book. That's the one where in one of the chapters in the Flower Floral Habitat book, where I talked about that when I had this experience of extracting the flower, this bizarre thing happened when I was looking, because I had a macro lens and I was photographing it, and all of a sudden I could feel I was being sucked into a component of that flower, which felt like some other dimensional experience. It was very, very interesting. So, and by working with it, I found that flower actually seems to disintegrate accumulated negative, obstructive energy. It just uncreates it. So when we say, I'm free from the influence of negative thoughts and beings, on him it says, no, it's not true. So just watch what happens. If you can. So now we're going to give him several flowers, one of which is Madame Fate on top. And there's a. Okay, just sit up.
I'm going to take a deep throat on him also.
Okay. Almost tip that over there. I'm just going to throw it in here for good luck. This is the last one. Can you give me the
I don't know that
you got a
can
belt
get to
on?
that.
You got a sacral belt or something?
No, that's sacred belt, but that's all.
Okay. Look, I got. Look, yeah, there I am. Got it. Okay, that one in the navel, umbilicus. Anybody? Yeah. What do you?
What's going on in the body?
That's what I'm thinking too.
It's hot.
I'm fine. I just think it feels fine.
Feels hot. Yeah.
Not from that. It's just a vasodilatation.
Okay. So, I'm free from the influence of negative thoughts and beings.
I'm free from the influence of the negative thoughts and beings.
Pull strong. Pull. Okay, try it one more time, Sam. I'm free from the influence of negative thoughts and
I'm
beings.
free from the influence of negative thoughts and beings.
So wrong. So, I described a chapter in the book called Madam Fate. And it's an absolutely true chapter. It's one of the most fun chapters in the book. The long experience of how I discovered that particular flower, it's one of 5 in that product, when I was in Jamaica. The flower Madam Fate comes from Africa, originally. It was brought to Jamaica from Africa. And the end of the chapter ends with this wonderful woman in Jamaica, that's a native Jamaican, telling me the tradition, the original African use, was to get rid of obia, so-called obia, spirit possession. That's what it was used for in Africa. When I was checking you, I checked into your lineage, which is American Indian and African. And what I was able to get is there's something on the American Indian side that had a really negative. Somewhere in that lineage, there was something really stuck. So I'm free from the influence of negative thoughts and beings. It now becomes true. He is free from that. The freedom flower is huge for that. But what I didn't feel it so much in the book. The first time and this is often the case, when I make a discovery, and often within the first few people that I ever use the flowers on, something dramatic happens, and I just recounted what that was. I was in Jamaica and I went up to Montego Bay, and there was a small workshop organized for me from a practitioner. We had 2 women of African descent. Most of them are native people. They were all native people from Jamaica, so they were African descent. And not everybody in the workshop was, but the 2 women that I chose were. And it was the most crazy thing, because for both of them, the moment I put the drop in, there was a huge draft of energy that blew off the body. I didn't know if we would feel that. I didn't feel that today, but they left. The entities like, woo! We're out of here! Woo! They took off. They cannot handle that energy. Really. That's it. That's why you want to use freedom flowers in your office. If you've got people that are doing deep spiritual healing, they will dump those entities and they'll leave them in your office. And you know, some of the old knowledge that was established with circular, the tradition of the teepee and the yurt, which is a circular construction, was that there are no corners. And one of the reasons is the entities will lodge in corners. So if you build a round structure, there's no place for them to lodge. That was one of the reasons on the energetic level. Some of them. So we in my building, and I go straight to corners and I just spray it, and I get that energy out of it. The Egyptians called them afrits. They had a name for it in the ancient language, afrits. And the afrits were these negative forms of energy. They would just accumulate and stick in places.
I have a question. We have those 5, like you want to call them superstars.
Yeah, the superstars.
So when we're testing these sheets here, I noticed that we don't see those coming up a whole lot.
No. Well, no, they're not on here. These are the single essences where you begin, most people, the green sheets and the blue sheets, 49 single flowers, and revival is the one combination. That's what you're checking for when you begin therapy. Now, Madam Fate is on there, and I checked his body for that. But I got a clue just because I sat down and I watched his foot going, because there was somebody in there going, whoa, woo, yeah, we're out of here. I mean, they don't, this is what's funny. I mean, I have a strange sense of humor, but it's like funny. It's almost like you can look at them and go, well, I'm sorry, dude, your time's up, you know, and they're gone.
It's kind of like that rave commercial.
Yeah, right,
Yeah,
exactly.
So when did the other 5 come in then?
Well, it's just that Madam Fate's part of that. Then I checked him on freedom flowers, and he gets even a bigger punch.
Well, I mean, when do we go to the revival and all those others?
You ask the being.
When they're ready.
You ask the being. It might be that you need freedom flowers. In this case, it would be real good for him to start with freedom flowers, and then go back to this.
Okay.
Okay, now he is on a blend.
Okay. Does it include Madam Fate?
Do you remember, Marvin, what's on your bottle? I have to go
no
back.
clue.
Okay.
You just gave them to me.
It probably doesn't.
Okay.
But that's my hit, is that he needs that, because whenever anybody's got negative energy hanging around, you want to get rid of it. It's one of the first things you want to look at. So pure potential and freedom flowers do that. Madame Fate is a single flower that does that. But see, Madame Fate was my initial discovery. And then I realized, wait a minute, there's got to be other flowers because alone it's not strong enough. It doesn't fix everybody.
Okay.
It helped a lot of people. And then then I developed the Freedom Flowers. And then I developed another one from Peru, or from the Philippines, which I'm going to get in October, which is massive. It does something that nothing else does. And then the last trip, now I just came back from there, I got another group. So we're getting more and more flowers to dislodge the negative residual energy that's stuck in people.